is about Analogue Pocket, which has been now delayed until October 2021. So Analogue Pocket was intended to be distributed and sent out to folks who pre-ordered. Lucky enough to pre-order. So like I did get a pre-order for the Analogue Pocket. It was meant to be shipped out in May and in April. So just this week, they actually announced to everyone. So I did get an email from them directly saying, in sort of summary, due to sudden and severe electrical component shortages, as well as logistical issues leading to a domino effect of challenges for nearly everyone in the industry, they've taken the decision to delay the console until to October 2021.
Bummer.
This is also in line with the Analog Day, which is like mid-October, where they've pretty much year on year announced their new product. So it's going to be quite weird if they announce another new product whilst the product they announced years ago is still not even shipped yet.
Yeah, surely they won't do that.
Yeah, I think they might skip it this year, to be honest. Yeah. They have said to people they will offer a full refund. They actually always offer a full refund. If you want to get your pre-order money back, they'll always allow you to get it back. The one thing I wanted to call out is they put in 2 support articles. They didn't call out the articles directly. So they didn't say this is due to X or Y. They did call out the severe electrical component shortage. But the one that I thought was interesting, and I want to get your thoughts first, is just on the Suez Canal. And they pointed to the fact that that's been blocked as one of their issues. Like, Mike, do you sort of think that's true? Or
well, where do they make these things? Because I mean, I'd assume a lot of these chips would be coming from Asia.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the assembly?
China.
So the Analogue Pockets are assembled in China as well?
Yes. So they have an office in Hong Kong. They have a factory in China.
Yeah,
and they're in Seattle. They're based in Seattle.
What's the canal got to do with any of that then?
Exactly.
Yeah. And they're based in Seattle. That makes no sense.
Are there no base materials that would potentially get shipped to Asia, or would it all just be in Asia?
But also, don't forget, the Suez Canal thing is like the last couple of weeks, right? And with manufacturing, you can't manufacture something as sophisticated than this in a few days or a few weeks. These take months to be on a manufacturing line. QA can take weeks for these kind of products.
All I know about that whole situation was that it created some of the best memes in ages. It was awesome. I feel sorry for obviously anyone, if there were animals on some of those ships that were backed up and things. There's obviously a lot of loss financially and from that side of things as well. But other than that, it was very funny few days from a meme standpoint.
I like how your cold heart, this is actually this will lead to inflation for everyone, like unnecessarily inflation.
At least I acknowledged it.
Yeah,
At
true.
least I acknowledged
But
it.
hey,
rub it in.
inflation, dead animals, whatever. We got memes.
We got memes, as if there's never memes anyway about some other bullshit. So I don't know, it's kind of weird. I don't know how to think about this because for me, I actually don't like how they're linking it to the Suez Canal stuff because I just think it's bullshit. But, I'm a backer of this product. I was looking forward to it coming out and playing.
Yeah, I want one now.
Well, yeah, it's really hard to order these things.
But I'm not indirectly supporting the death of animals.
You know who would really want one right now, or when it comes out, is Swinny. You know why?
Why?
Because I found out a couple of days ago my Game Boy's dead. It doesn't work anymore.
Oh, shit.
So
now you want one as well.
Obviously.
So I'm like, maybe someone could repair it, but
well, I feel like they're repairable products.
It just won't. I've heard Game Boys surviving bombs.
You're about to say atomic bomb.
Not atomic bomb.
No, about to say that.
But bombs. I stopped before I said atomic.
I think it was house fires and stuff.
No. I think you're thinking because they actually, someone took a Game Boy to the Iraqi war in the 90s, and it was involved in an explosion, and it was partly destroyed, but it could still turn on and play games.
Wow.
Yeah. So but it just won't. I tried to clean all the battery terminal stuff because it was a bit crusted over because there was batteries in there and things. But I'm like, man, it just won't work.
Almost
I reckon he could fix it.
I had Donkey Kong Land 3 in there. I'm like, maybe it still has my time trial.
I think you lent me that game. It'd probably be a capacitor issue on your Game Boy.
Yeah, you can replace those.
But you can order one of these in 2023.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I joke about that, but that would actually probably be true. Yeah, look, like, I don't know, maybe I'm very patient. I'm not that too fussed about this. I really am a big believer in Analog and what they do. And this year's been insane. Like, if you see, like with the iPhone last year, it got delayed by 2 months. And I mean, we're talking about $1 trillion company with their market power, and they still couldn't get enough chips. So I think everyone's really struggling in that space. And the other thing that Sony is very excited about is that the Super NT will have another pre-order for this month. So you'd want to order one.
I got a question
Please
with
let
that.
me know when.
So the DAC,
Yep.
that's only required. That's only something if you want to feed it back into a CRT. Is that right?
Yeah, analog device, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I wouldn't need that. I just need the NT. Okay.
No.
Cool.
Yeah, if you look, the thing is with the analog, because, you know, you probably want to ask, wait a second, you've got the Super NT, and then you turn it into with the DAC, like, why are you just not using a Super Nintendo at that point in time? But you can feed out like RGB signals. You can do heaps of other stuff that you want to do with it. So yeah, you don't need the DAC.
Well, also, you know, my Super Nintendo is in pretty bad state. I don't even know if it's operational anymore. Someone borrowed it from me, and now I look at it, and I don't even want to display it because I'm just like, this thing just looks so sickly.
Oh, okay.
I'll take a photo
Borrowed
and
it.
send it to you.
Did their name start with Matt and end with Thew?
So no.
Okay.
No.
Someone else.
I'll explain
Someone else.
post-show.
Okay, cool. Okay.
So this is one thing that does annoy me with analog. So they've said that the Super NT, and mostly because we're in Australia, the Super NT pre-order this month, and then the DAC and the Mega SG. So the for us the Mega Drive clone, but for the States the Genesis clone, is actually going on pre-order shortly after. So probably the next month. But the problem is when you pre-order it, you pay for it. So just to warn you, Swinny, it's not like you're putting money down. You're paying for it,
Yeah, I'm cool
right?
with that.
It's fine.
But the problem is if you wanted a DAC, you have to pay for the shipping individually. So you can't go, hey guys, I'm happy to wait. Get the Super NT, get the DAC, and then put it together and ship it to me.
Okay, yeah.
It's individual shipping, and it's like $90 Australian shipping.
Whoa.
It's insane.
And
It's
how much is
disgusting.
the device?
So the
much is the
Super
Super
NT is like 189 US from memory.
Okay,
Let me just
right.
double check that. So whatever that works out to be. But then it's going to be like,
No, $90. Wow.
like another $80 when I'd say.
Well, if you're
for
in
shipping.
the S end of the world, what do you expect?
That is sick, man. I got the exact right number. 189.99. That's
Damn.
You are
scary.
sick. You are
But
sick.
I do love Analog, man. I love their stuff. Like, you're gonna like it. So yeah, it's been delayed to October 21. I think they're also probably buffering the fact that they probably could do it earlier, but they don't want to announce another delay, like another company that we'll talk about shortly. All right, for news item number 3.